I remember this time. This was early on, dude. I was starting up a startup. One night, uh, I went to this event that they were hosting, and there was like 25 venture capitalists. It was like speed dating for pitching, though. So you had like 11 minutes, and you sat in a chair, and there's these dudes just sitting there. And bro, they had a whole room, like an auditorium, all set up, and they had these young entrepreneurs walking in, and you just sat down, and you didn't know the people, and they were like, go. You were like, okay, hi, my name's CJ, and you went through your pitch 25 times. And 25 times I heard no, or we'll let you know, which in the startup world means no. Okay, I left that place like at 10:30, just demoralized. I had eaten nothing that day except Altoids for dinner. I was just like, I'm driving home, bro. Hey, I'm not to get all graphic, but like by the end of that day, I hadn't eaten anything. I'm sweating.
Oh yeah, the pits is like a swamp. It's like
Like, I just feel so defeated, man. And I'm driving home, and was so discouraged by just the obstacle, essentially, of trying to get this project off the ground and get funded. And I remember, dude, driving, all of a sudden feeling like now it was saying something about me. It was saying something about my abilities. It was saying something about my worth, saying something about my ability to make something happen. You start doubting yourself. You start thinking about a lot of different things. I had a mentor of mine basically challenge me, and he said this. He said, two impressions are happening in your mind when you face something like this. The first one is objective. You just pitched 25 dudes and everybody said no. That's objective. It happened. You didn't get it. It happened. He says, but the second one is subjective. I'm bad. I suck. I'm never going to be good. He's like, the best thing you can do as a leader is stay objective. Don't give any airtime to those subjective impressions, right? So you got the thing, our business is in a downturn. COVID hit. That's objective. Like you said it earlier, you tell your team, here's where we are. We didn't hit our goal. Here's what we're trying to achieve. Stay objective. Nobody's trying to, it's not good leadership if you sweep that under the rug at all.
right.
But you stay objective. Where I was starting to break down was I was spending more time looking at what was subjective. The other thing the guy was sharing with me, my mentors, he's like, stay objective. But then he also said, don't look at the obstacle as something bad. Don't put a label on it. That's the thing you got to go work on. So if you just pitched 25 people and it didn't work, you got to work on your pitch.
That's it.
So if you didn't reach your goal as a freelancer, or you didn't reach your goal as a team, you don't ignore it and try to, let me just cover this up. No, that's where you go to work, right? So the obstacle is the thing that you got to go work on. And it seems simple and straightforward, but a lot of times because our identity's in it, we want to hide it, right? We don't want to get to work on it. So those two things, man, as hard as that lesson was for me, because I felt like crap failing so much, it just was a game changer for me.